Okay, so here I am for take two. Technology is great when it works. My computer has been funky there for a minute, so I really didn't know whether or not my live was working because my screen went blank and it said it was still recording, but you never know these days with technology. So anyway, I'm back again, and I'm here with that infamous statement: "There's no money in massage." And as I said, if I had $1 every time I'd heard people say that, I'd be really, really rich. Okay, so hang around, and I'm going to prove that statement wrong. I'm going to prove why people feel that could be what's happening, but please hang around a little bit later too, because I'm going to give you a very time-sensitive offer, which I'm really excited about bringing to you. It's been something that I've been trying to think about and do something special for you guys for a long time. And I was just working at what was the best way to bring it to you. So that's coming on as well. Once again, now, if you are watching this live, please put in #live. If you're watching this on the replay, please put in #replay. And of course, if you catch it on the replay, or if you join us later, please go back to the beginning, because there's lots of good stuff. We try to keep this as informative as possible, and because I know your time is valuable, so I don't want to sort of prattle along. But I want to talk about something really, really, really important, and this is this mentality or this belief that there is no money in massage. And look, that could be no further from the truth. Like I've got a friend in Texas. His name's Lloyd Hale. He earns his business is called Modoma. You can Google it. Modoma. There's Modoma. He is the CEO and co-founder of that business. I think at this stage he's got 4 clinics and a gym, and they are generating 8 figures. Okay, he's got an 8-figure business. Now, of course, these days they are offering more than massage, but that business was built off the back of massage. I think at one stage they called it Massage 2.0, and then they moved it to massage in a medical environment, and that was his point of difference. Okay, so the other day I got on, I spoke about the importance of taking the ordinary and turning it into the extraordinary. That as humans we are drawn to what's new and different. When we are always looking for a way to filter things out, we're looking for an excuse just not to think about it, because we're being bombarded by so much. So his point of difference was massage in a medical environment. And I said, of course, these days he's offering more than massage. It's a big, big concern. 8 figures, guys, 8 figures. And of course, I have interviewed him a number of times. He has presented on both of the Global Wealth Professionals Marketing Summits, 2018 and 2019. And I've also interviewed him for podcasts, and he is very, very forthcoming and just out to help people build a business. He really wants to disrupt healthcare. He wants what we do to be the primary healthcare. He wants preventative medicine or natural medicine to be the primary, and then the allopathic to be the backup if things don't work. So he's really out there trying to help people. Okay, so that's Lloyd Hale, Modoma. Then we've got John Adams, another friend of mine with Fixed Therapies in Florida. Once again, a very solid 6-figure business. Once again, he's doing things slightly differently. He's taking a different approach. He's really honing into a niche, and his treatment approach and the way that he brings people into his business is very different. There is a point of difference there, but at the end of the day, it is still massage. Okay, and I could go on listing 6, 7, and 8 figure. Well, I only know one 8-figure business, but I could go on and list these people who are making very, very good money in their businesses. So please don't believe that there's no money in massage. And if you are really good at what you do and you have a point of difference, you can charge a lot more than the people around you. So then you've got a choice. You can either charge more and work less, so you can make the same amount of money. Just think for a moment, if you could double your fees. You think, well, Tim, if I doubled my fees, I'd lose half my clients. And you go, so what? Think about it. If you double your fees, lost half your clients, you're doing half the work for the same money. And the clients who left are probably the ones that, probably you don't want to work with that much anyway. The clients that hang around are the ones that respect you and like what you do. So why do people struggle so much in their massage business. Now, once again, if you're watching this live, please put in #live. If you're watching some replay, please put in #replay. If you've got any questions as we go, please put them into the comments and I'll be sure to answer them for you. And once again, please hang around to the end and I'll give you that very time-sensitive special offer that I'm really, really excited about. I'm sure you will be too when you hear it. Okay, and the reason why people struggle in their business is because they have no point of difference. They go out from college, from massage school, whatever, and they put an A board on the footpath and they just say massage and they just expect the people to assume that what they're going to get and walk in the door. And they're not giving the client any reason to walk up the path into the clinic. I could go on for a while about the many mistakes that we make when we first go out into business, and guilty, I've been there too, and that's why I can talk with such authority when it comes to mistakes, because man, I'm sure I've made them all and then some. Okay, but hey Lisa, thanks for coming back. I don't know what happened with the last live. My screen just went blank and things went a bit haywire. But the problem is that number one, where you sort of stumble and fall and throw your hands up in the air and go, it's all too hard, I'm not making any money. The problem started way before then. The problem actually started in the way that you established your business, the way you positioned yourself, the way you priced yourself, the services that you offered. Okay, if you are in an area where there are 10 other people providing the same service as you, you've got to do something different. And if you're going to survive, what you're going to do is you're not going to enter into that price war. You're not going to enter into that discount, to that race to the bottom. Now, we call it a race to the bottom. We get into this price war. Like somebody drops their price by $5 and you drop your price by 10 and they drop their price by 5 and all of a sudden, the price of the service is being driven down. The value of the service is being driven down. Or you get coming to your door are bargain seekers, and they are not the nicest people to work with. Bargain seekers, they don't want to part with their money. They're very, very hard to please. They're always complaining, never satisfied. They're just not a really nice type of person to deal with. So that's where you're setting yourself up to work with. Is if you don't have that point of difference, if you don't have a have a speciality, if you're not seen as a go-to person, if you're not seen as the person with the answers to people's problems, then you are going to struggle. That is just the bottom line. I've got another question for you. It's what do you want to be known for? Now, when I was teaching in college and talking and just overhearing the students talking to them and asking questions, they all had a reason to be there. Either they themselves or somebody they loved had benefited from the modality that they were learning, and they wanted to learn that modality to give that gift to others, right? What an amazing mission. What a wonderful mission that, okay, somebody says, it helped me with my sciatica. Like I was almost crippled. I was in constant pain, and I went to this person and I had these treatments, and all of a sudden my pain was back under control and I got my life back. And it was just so, it had such an impact on my life that I wanted to give that gift to others. How wonderful, right? Are you living that dream? So what drove you to become that? So what drove you to become that therapist, that practitioner in the first place? What was your driving force? What was your passion? And now I ask you, is that where you are now? Are you actually serving? Are you doing what you dreamed? Are you living the dream? Okay, what do you want to be known for? Because that's what you've got to concentrate on. And Lisa says, so true, Tim. I refused a patient yesterday as I simply do not wish to treat him. Yes, yeah, so true. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you are in a position where you can refuse to treat, that is a great place to be, because you just don't want to bring, because I tell you what, these people who are just negative, complain a lot, never happy, put their problems in your hands, so they don't take ownership for anything that they do, and they expect you to fix them. They are more of a hassle to your business, more of a liability, because then they'll go out and they'll speak ill of you. They could leave you bad reviews. And no matter, I can tell you, no matter how hard you try to please that person, bend over, and I mean, earnestly try to help them, you're not going to, and they will hurt your business. And then you wake up in the morning and you find that your clinic is just full of clients that you don't like to work with, and you lose that passion and you lose that fire, and you don't want to go to work anymore. Okay. So one big mistake that people make is when they're having trouble getting people through the door is that they say, well, I'm not getting enough people, so maybe if I go and learn this other modality or this other technique, I can add that, I'll bring people in. So what they do is, instead of sort of honing in on their passion and honing in and becoming great at one thing, they go out and they just add to a menu, just add all these menu choices. And it basically waters you down, and it makes you a GP. Now, just think about the medical world for the moment. GPs versus specialists. Who makes the money? Who does the GP see, and who does the specialist see? Right? The GP sees, the GP's got the same problem as the bargain hunter. Like, the GP sees everybody who comes through the door, but every ailment known to mankind. Right, and the GP doesn't have an answer for everything. Like, the GP often has to look things up. Like, like they are human after all. They don't have all the answers. So you've got the GP, right, who is working horrific hours, long hours, not really respected that much, and not making a lot of money. And then you have the specialist, who is seeing a select type of people that are targeted to his skills, and he charges a lot of money for it. And that's what you've got to look at in your business, okay? You've got to look at becoming the specialist, the go-to person. You don't want to, like, the person who does lots of things can become good at lots of things, but not great at anything. You want to hone your skills. You want to become great at one thing. And that's what you'll become known for. When you're great at one thing, then you will be seen as a go-to person. You'll be seen as a specialist. You can charge the higher rates. Right, and then you can either decide, okay, I want to earn a lot of money, so I'll work my 40-hour weeks, but they're going to be on my terms. I'm going to be selective in who I treat, and of course, once again, once you raise your prices, you're going to start filtering out those more negative people. Once you raise your prices, the bargain hunters aren't going to come to you, right? But of course, when you're in that situation, you do have to be getting results for people as well. It's not just a matter of, okay, tomorrow I'm going to go out, I'm going to raise my prices. It's a give and take. You've also got to be delivering. Okay, so do we have any questions there, guys? Don't fall for the fact. Don't fall for the thing that there's no money in massage. Once again, if you're watching this live, please put in #live. If you're watching this on the replay, please put in #replay. Any questions, put them into the comments. This is so important. I said, like, in a previous live, I said that 86% of people, and this is a statistic, I don't make these up. These are statistics that I learned in my research and my studies. 86% of people do not consider price a factor when they're making a purchasing decision, right? If they look at the value, they look at the benefit, what's in it for them. That famous radio station, WIIFM, what's in it for me? That's all they care about. They don't care about your business. They don't care about your service. They don't care about your product. They only care about themselves. You've got to get that through as well. So 86% of people don't even consider price first, right? They look at the value. So basically, when I was in business, when I was in private practice, and I had probably about 2 people ask me whether I gave seniors discounts, right? Nobody ever complained about my pricing, but 2 people asked the question whether I gave seniors discounts, and I said, no, I don't. And I said to the owner of that clinic one day, I said, the only reason why people sort of ask about the price and ask for a discount or question the price is because I haven't sold the value. I haven't sold the benefit, right? It's my fault that they're asking, why do you charge $120 an hour, right? Because if I'd sold the benefit, right, if they knew what they would get after a few treatments with me, that $120 would seem like nothing. It would seem cheap. just imagine there's people out there. If you can solve somebody's problem, there's people out there who spend thousands of dollars in all these different things and they get no relief, and then they come to you for 4 or 5 treatments and they get relief. All of a sudden, that money is irrelevant, and all of a sudden it's cheap. It's cheap compared to what they've spent. It's cheap compared to the getting the life back. And these are things that you've got to look at when you're pricing yourself. You're not selling by the hour, right? And you're not selling your services. You're selling an outcome, and that's the other very important thing to look at. Okay, guys. So look, as I said, I know, if you have been on the if you've been on the summit, watching the summit for either 2018, 2019, 2018, Lloyd Hale, 8-figure business, Madoma, Texas, right? Massage in a medical environment. And I said, yes, of course they're doing much more than massage these days. They're doing stem cell, and they've got physios, and they've got naturopaths, and they've got all sorts of other things, other services in there. But that was built off the back of massage in a medical environment. Okay, 8-figure business in 5 years, right? And then you've got my friend John Adams in Florida with Fix Therapies. Okay, once again, a solid 6-figure business, just doing things differently. So there is money in massage. You've just got to get your angle, get your hook, right? So that said, here's what the time-limited special offer is. I have been thinking for a long time how I can serve you best, how I can bring you the everything that you need to help you move forward. And I was considering creating another course, and I thought, that's just another course. It's just something else just to drop people into, and it just didn't really sort of. There's stuff I want to teach you guys. There's stuff I want to help you with. Don't get me wrong. I've got so much to share with you and so much to help you with, but I didn't think another course was the right vehicle. So what I decided to do is I decided to make a membership. And the reason why I'm doing this is there's a number of reasons. Number one is that you guys are at all different stages of your business. Some of you are just starting out and need a bit of a leg up, so to speak. Some of you are established and looking to scale. And so once again, this is the problem with courses, is that it sort of takes you through like a rigid framework, and you might have to sort of go through 4 or 5 modules to get to a point where you actually start to benefit. I didn't want to do that. And the other thing with courses is that you sort of drop it in and then you buy yourself. And we know that only 10% of people ever complete courses that they buy. Now that's crazy, isn't it? So I didn't want to drop you into a course, and I wanted to have a live component. I actually wanted to have a live coaching component that I could get on every month with you and answer your questions and work through things, and you could bounce ideas off me and everything else. And the other thing that we're going to bring in is a closed community, a mastermind, a safe place where once again you can bounce ideas off each other and that sort of stuff. Because the stuff that I'll be teaching you, it's going to get your idea factory churning out things, because we're going to look at different ways. We're going to look at different ways to promote, different ways to position, different ways, like all this amazing, exciting stuff. And you really can't do it alone. You really need to have somebody to bounce these ideas off and to give you suggestions. And it's a safe place. So there's no such thing as a stupid idea or a stupid promo. It's a safe place to go, hey guys, what do you think of this? So you can pitch your idea, and then you've got a group of peers who can come back and say, well, that sounds great, but what if you change this, or what if you included that? And together you help each other build these solid positioning statements and solid promos and that sort of stuff. So it's a mastermind, and of course I'll be in there as well. So once again, it's going to be a membership. The membership is ultimately going to contain all my training that I've done. So it's going to contain all the courses that I've done, as well as new videos that I'm bringing out, as well as a monthly live call where we get on and actually get on live and actually answer questions. So what I'm offering now is that if you get into the Get Booked, Stay Booked method, it's a one-off payment for $97. I will give you full lifetime access to the membership site, right? So the membership site, I haven't set a price, but it will be somewhere between $17 and $18 or $19 US a month. There'll be options to pay by the year, but you'll never be able to get lifetime access into the membership for less than $97. So anybody who is already a student of Get Booked, Stay Booked method, you will be invited into the membership. Anybody who's already a member of the local search secrets course, so the Google and SEO course that I've got, you will also be invited into the membership for free. So my existing students will be invited in. But if you're not a student and you want to lock in at an amazing saving, as I said, there's going to, all the courses, right? Every single course that I've done will be in the membership area. Like, it will be unlocked over time, but they'll be there. New information, because I'm always studying. This is what I do. I immerse myself in marketing, and I bring you what works. And this is the other problem. Like, when you create a course and then things change, or there's something new, or there's a change in the market, or a new app, or a new social media platform, you've got to come back and you've got to keep on upgrading those courses. The best way to do it is through a membership. So as things change, the membership side is fluid. I just get on and I just report to you what else we can do, and bring all this new stuff. And as I learn new stuff, I can come on and actually do these trainings for you. So it's going to be fluid, and the information is going to grow. I don't want to overwhelm you guys though, so that's why it's still going to be dripped out, so you're not sort of hit with years of stuff to learn. But all the stuff is going to be in there. It's going to be the vault. It's going to be the full resource. So if you're interested in that, you can jump over to getbookedstaybookmethod.com and secure your place as a student, and that will then secure you into lifetime access to the membership site. So you won't have to pay another cent for everything moving forward. So that's all the courses, that's live Q&A once a month, additional training. So as new and exciting stuff, different ways, it will just be an amazing resource for you guys. So I look forward to you joining me there. I'll put that link into the chat now. But as I said, now the thing is that because I'm doing this on Thursday, this Thursday, it's about 3 days away. At 8 p.m. Eastern time, the price of Get Booked, Stay Booked goes back to $497, right? And we'll never go back down again. Get Booked, Stay Booked method. Now, if you go to this site, you can see, I don't know whether hopefully I dropped that in right. If you go to that site, you can actually see everything that's inside that course. I mean, even the Get Booked, Stay Booked method in itself is still an amazing course. If you go through that, you will get results. But saying that's just one thing that you're getting now, and you're getting access to all that other goodies. You know, you're getting access to thousands of dollars worth of stuff for a one-off price of $97, and you've got 3 days. Okay, so the time is going. If you go there, you'll actually see the countdown timer. When the timer hits 0, the price goes back up to $497, and that was what it originally sold for, and that's still a good deal when you look at it's an 8-week. It's an 8-week course, so it's very, very comprehensive, over 44 or 45 videos. Anyway, that's just one thing you're going to get in your membership, though. Now, you're also going to get the Google, like how to set up your Google listing to get on the front page of Google. You're going to get the monthly live Q&A calls where you can ask me questions. You're going to get access to the mastermind group where you can bounce ideas off, pitch ideas, and just get your creative juices flowing, and to position yourself as a unique business in your area. Okay, guys, that's it for the day. Once again, any questions whatsoever, please put them into the comments. Even though this live is coming to an end, I will always get an answer to you. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you inside the membership area. Hang around. We'll probably do another live later in the week. Okay, guys, have a great day or evening, and I look forward to chatting with you soon.